Okay, the next technique is called clipping the storm, and we're going to use the help of Rick. Now we're dealing with a club attack that's being stabbed or jammed at us from here. Come on in, Rick. This is what we're dealing with. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to attack the outside of the forearm at the high point of the muscle here. If you put a little pressure on it, it's very sensitive. Now that's where we're going to chop first. We're going to try and get our opponent to drop this club. All right, if he doesn't, we're going to move on up the arm, and I'll show what we're going to do. All right, he's in a left neutral bow. This technique starts with me in a left neutral bow as well. He's coming from 12 o'clock, so I'm going to adjust over to 10 o'clock just a little bit. As he comes in, I'm going to drop in an outward hand sword with the left hand. If he still has a hold of that club, I'm going to go to a forward bow and go to the bicep, okay? I want that club to drop out of his hand. Okay, now any one of those shots, if delivered properly, should do it. All right, let's do the first move again. I step off, bam, drop it. And if that doesn't do it, then what I'm going to do from here is move up a little bit and chop to the neck. And from the neck, step behind him and heel palm to the hinge of the jaw. All right, now let's take it as if he did drop the club on the first move. I'm coming off. Yes! Okay, that's what we're dealing with. But if a guy decides to bring that arm back up in play, go ahead, Rick, bring it up. Then we're just going to deal with it the same way. Now, let's watch it from this angle over here. Come on over. Now, ideally, when we move and we chop, we want to get behind that arm if possible. You want to check it. All right, as you go to a cat stance behind his right leg, you chop him in the throat. You then check down the arm and heel palm the hinge of the jaw. You're checking at the elbow and lifting up on the hinge of the jaw at this point. Now I say ideally because it depends upon how much force you exert on each strike. With my own experience, I can deliver enough force to bust the arm at this point. And again, and for me to try and recover that way is not a practical type of move. So it depends. Depends on how hard you hit your opponent. Now if he comes through at this angle over here, and that way they can see. 1, 2. If that is as far as that his arm has traveled, then yes, you can hook around to keep it check and so forth. And each hand trades places as we go on. But I want you to practice. This is how I want you to do it. I want you to be able to execute that hand sword in sync with your step. So that way Rick runs into this. It's not just the power of your own strike or the marriage gravity and the weight of your body. That's part of it, of course. But it's like a fixed object that he's running into. The stronger he jabs this club, the worse it gets for him. The rest is just icing on the cake. Thank you, Rick.